Hey everybody, it's Jen again, and today I am working in my Witchy Journal that's in progress. This is the second video I have done on this particular journal. The first one I kind of introduced y'all to it and showed y'all kind of what I got going on so far. But in this video, I am working on some more backgrounds for pages and just going through, having some fun, working off some stress. And I thought I would just shoot a continuous video of me working in there so y'all can kind of see more of my process and everything. This one I'm doing purely background type images, so no people in this one. And I always do my pages by taking out my big stack of magazine clips and pages that I've saved for this particular project. So like every time I'm going through magazines, I'm thinking, ooh, this would be good. This is in the color palette I'm looking for. So I take those out and I just go through, and you can see on that page I'm doing there that this is one of my favorite things to do. I pick a like an image that really stands out to me for the main image, which you see that lamp there with that kind of spooky lighting. And then I love, y'all know, tearing pieces of magazine and stuff to go around it, making different textures with it. And I don't know, I've always loved to do that. So there's that one. We're going to flip it over, and there I'm going through papers again, trying to find something that just stands out to me. It's just something, it's part of my process. I just flip, and something goes, ooh, me. Oh, I think I'm stuck on those trees right there, y'all. So we're going to stick with those and glue those down. Let's see, while I'm doing that, I wanted to ask y'all, like videos like these, are you good with? Because, like I said, I filmed all of this continuously, and this video was actually, oh gosh, I think that me working in the journal at this time, it was almost 2.5 hours long, so I've sped up most of the footage. And I don't really like to talk when I do this type of journaling. It's almost meditative to me, so I like to go back later and, you know, do like a chit chat over top of the journal workings. And there I am going through the clips again. It's just something I do, y'all. But the funny thing is, depending on what type of page I'm doing, like for strict collage, this is how I do it. Like, I go through until something like, I don't want to sound like Looney Tunes, but something like speaks to me. But when I'm doing my pages where I'm mixing paint and stuff, which some of y'all have seen on Instagram, I've been experimenting with, I usually just find one image and then I kind of put it down and I build the paint around it. I don't know, it's kind of weird. My brain is a strange place, but there I am right there. And I don't know if y'all can see kind of all these different pages, those of y'all that saw the first video on this journal, and then this one kind of where my wacky mind is seeing, you know, witchy from, we'll see. This type of journal too, this is the third one of this type I've worked on. Y'all saw the pie box journal. I use this process where I go through and I don't bind any of the pages in yet, and I do, like, I put stuff on all the pages before I bind them in, and I'll go through and I'll just work all on backgrounds one day, and then I'll go through and I'll just do people all one day, and just so on and so forth. I don't know, it's kind of like you don't have to think about anything, because I always put on one of my favorite shows, which I think I was watching some true crime show maybe, or maybe there was a show I really liked on Netflix that was a French like, not a murder mystery, I guess kind of like a murder mystery type of show that I was really into, and I just put something like that on, or I blast some synthwave music, and then I just pair different textures and things together and have fun. Y'all can see that's, I just love to do that, taking pages from different magazines and ripping them apart and putting them together, kind of like they were meant to always be together. I don't know. Does that make sense? Here I am starting another page there. Flipping through. Oh, I'm in love with that paper right there. That is one I actually got in Scarlet Lime, which was a planner subscription box I got for a little while. They have really beautiful stuff. You get these papers that they design every month. And that was one of the ones, like my style, it's about hit and miss what I had got through there. But this particular paper here, it just sings to me, which is surprising to me because usually in these collage journals I do, or these art journals that are mostly magazine collage, I don't hardly ever put scrapbook paper. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm telling y'all. There I'm going through looking for something that looks like it'll go with that. And I found these skulls, which are from a awesome book that I got from Joe Fay a little while back. If you're watching, Joe Fay, thank you so much. I'm still obsessed with that book. It was like most haunted places in the world. I think it was a Life book, or Life magazine, I think. And oh my gosh, the photography and the pictures in it are just beyond gorgeous. I think this page may actually end up being the front page when I'm saving all that paper. That's my little tin, y'all. I haven't talked about it yet, but y'all see how I rip little bits of paper and I add them to pages. I actually like collect little ripped off pieces of paper to use. I have a problem. It makes me happy though, so you know, we'll just embrace it. Gosh, I love those skulls next to that pink flowery stuff. I love it. And if y'all can hear Miss Fluff, my big fluffy gray cat, for those of y'all that aren't familiar, she's chilling out with me right now. So, right, Fluff? Oh, now she don't want to talk. She's shy. But if you hear some meowing, do not be alarmed. I have lots of cats. Here we are on another page there. And sometimes on these pages, like you'll see there, I'll just cover the whole page with one image. And I used to think I needed to do like 500 little pieces of magazine and all of that to make a page make sense. But sometimes you just need 2 pieces, 1 piece. I mean, it's just whatever flows together. And there I am. I remember when I was doing this, I was trying to find something that made sense with that. And I just kept flipping through, and trying all kinds of stuff. Because I don't plan it out. And I settled on this Grim Reaper statue, which I just think looks insanely cool. Now I'm going through my little scrap bin, trying to make it work. But nothing really sung to me. So when we go to start adding images that I have, is it Kiss Cut, where you cut the background out of, and just adding different elements will spice that page up a little more. But I really love that Grim Reaper. I think that was also from that Haunted Places book. Oh my gosh, that book is beautiful. Another part of what I'm doing in my brain, okay, we have talked about this, is I think of these places that these different people might live in, or just, I don't know, I just thought this room just looked so amazing and so magical, so I wanted to have it in there. I don't have to explain, it's just going in there. And I just wanted that page by itself, and I figure later on we will hunt for a person to go on the front of that, or something. I don't know. I never know what it's going to end up. That's part of the beauty of it. I don't plan it out with collage and stuff the way I do it in like a really simple way. You really don't have to plan anything. You just put together stuff that looks good to you. I would say looks pretty, but sometimes you don't want it to look pretty. You want it to look grungy and kind of off. There I am going through playing with some stuff, seeing what I can come up with. I was really impressed that I was able to journal for that long that day. I must have been extra stressed because usually I only have just so much creative juices to go, and then that's it. And then none of my ideas start making sense to me. So there we go. I imagine that one piece that shown there on the porch with that stuff dangling down like shells makes me think of those movies where you would see like those voodoo witches in Louisiana, and they would always have wind chimes made out of bones and stuff like that. Although this picture looks a little more like California instead of Louisiana, but y'all know what I mean. Oh, let's see. It's just fun to watch it back like this. I have heard some of y'all keep talking about like you want to try art journaling like this. This is super simple. Like if you're wanting to get into art journaling, like find something that's super simple, because at least with me, I deal with enough frustrating stuff day in and day out. I don't want art journaling to be frustrating. You know, it's not something I make money on. It's not something, you know, it's something to de-stress me. Ooh, I like those silver boots I'm about to use. Those are fabulous. There. I did them upside down too. But it should be something that is enjoyable. Like, that's one thing. I used to not even want to post my stuff online because I thought, well, Lord, you know, this doesn't require any like big old skill. I'm not using any like fancy materials. You know, for the most part, my favorite thing to do is just glue stick and magazine. So, I mean, you can get by with that. Some people just use plain old pencils and do like doodles. I've seen some doodles that are pretty awesome. But, you know, just pick something that speaks to you. Or even, I know a lot of people do like knitting and crochet and stuff. You know, it's something repetitive, and it's almost, you know, it's like therapeutic to do. Get your mind off things and all that good stuff. But this is, like I said, this is kind of like my therapy here. I love just putting the colors together. You see there, I take a bunch of ones and I set them beside each other until I'm like, that's it. That one I knew it was it, but I questioned myself, so I had to keep showing y'all there. But y'all know what I mean. It doesn't have to be something hard. I mean, this is not art gallery type stuff, and well, that's a whole other story, a whole other day. I'll never forget when I went to an art museum one time when I was younger. They had literally took a metal folding chair, they had spray painted it white, and put a trash can and a can of soup on top of the folding chair, and that was considered this famous art thing. I don't know. I don't understand it. I guess I'm not smart enough for that. But here I'm just going to show y'all again all the pages that I did in these like couple and a half hours. So fun. I'm getting closer. I've got about 3/4 of the pages filled there. There's another little snippet from that book that I got from Joe Fay with the little skulls. That's from a magazine there. Those are from various magazines and ads. Got some more housing. Oh, the skulls and the pink. Love it. Little Grim Reaper. He's kind of cute. Oh, I love that color on that room. My little voodoo California woman. Do y'all do that? Do y'all make little stories in your stuff? This is like a 70s lady right there. And then there's another one where they have plants inside. But I think those eerie like lamp pictures and stuff were from a magazine. But thank y'all so much for watching. I had so much fun doing these pages here with y'all. If y'all like this type of thing where I'm working in the journal and doing casual chats with y'all, please let me know. Or would you rather me just stick straight to what I'm doing in the journal and then just put music in between? I kind of like chatting. Those of y'all that are on my main channel, Jenn with the cats, it used to be Jenn Swt. y'all know that I do a lot of vlogs and chats on there now. That's just kind of how it's evolved over time with my work schedule and everything. But I really enjoy that, and I want to bring that kind of casualness to my art videos sometimes. I will still have the really short ones that, you know, I do just step by step, this, and that. But yeah, what do y'all think? I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of liking it. So it's probably going to keep happening every once in a while. Oh yeah. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Happy journaling, happy knitting, happy crafting, happy crocheting, happy, I don't know, wood burning. What is that, pyrography? Whatever it is you do, I hope you have fun doing it and that it makes you really happy. And again, I am Jen, and I will see you next Sunday in my next art video. Bye.